Hello guys and welcome to this new Unreal Engine tutorial, and today we are going to see how to set a simple Ragdoll system. So guys, first things first, we are going to our character blueprint and we are going to set the collision of our character mesh as where is it? Sorry for the collision. Okay, we were going to set the word static as block. Why? Because our bullet blueprint, remember we have set this bullet system before, our bullet blueprint is going to be blocked by all the object all object types. Okay, so even the pawn, which is our character blueprint, our character is a pawn, our objective type of our character blueprint is a pawn. So this is the first thing to set. Secondly, guys, we are going to see our character skeleton and click on physics assets. Make sure, guys, that these capsules here are set pretty small and little bit away from each other. Why? Because this is the elements that are going to be physically set and respond to our respond to gravity when we are going to set the ragdoll on. Okay, so make sure to set the size of your capsules uh, mediumly small, and and what is the most important, guys, it must be away one from each other. Okay, like this, and you are going to do the same thing for all the bones. Okay, guys. Okay. Okay, guys, now we are going to our bullet blueprint. Remember, we have set this simple component here, hit. So when our bullet will hit something, it will check if it is a character blueprint. Okay, other actor. So if it is a character blueprint, if so, the character blueprint will have a damage. Remember, we have set a simple damage system here, a custom event with a life variable that will be that will be that the damage will be minused from the life variable, which is 100 by default. Okay, so when the life is under or equal 0, if it is true, it will trigger. Before we have set this play montage, we have set an animation for the death of the character, like this. But now we are going to use a ragdoll, which is more realistic. So instead of using a play anim montage, we are going to get our mesh component and use the node set simulate physics, and we check on simulate. Okay, guys, and now when the character die, it will simulate physics on its body. That's it. And then if you want to, you can destroy your actor or no. Just make sure that if you want to destroy the actor, put a delay here in order to see the ragdoll before the character. Yes, the character will disappear. Okay, guys. So set this as 1 second or 2 seconds, and then trigger on link to destroy actor. Okay, guys. So now we are going to test. But before we go back to our bullet blueprint, and we have stopped here in the damage node. Okay. So then, if the character that have been hit by the bullet is its life is under 0 or equal 0, it will fire an impulse around the bullet. How do we do that? We will click on add component and search for Radial force. Okay, guys, radial force like this, and you choose it. The settings, guys, you are going to set the radius as 25. The object type to affect, if your character is a pawn, you will just let it as pawn. But if it is a car or animal, or you have different object type to hit, you can choose here what kind of object type to hit and to simulate an impulse on. Okay. Now for the strength of the impulse, I have set it as 300, but you can play with the settings, guys, and see what it will be the most appropriate for your animation or your preferences. Don't forget, guys, to check on impulse velocity change. It's important because if it is not checked, it will not it will not work. Okay, guys, we hit compile. So now, if the character that we have hit is its life is under the zero, if so, it will fire an impulse and then destroy the bullet. We must destroy the bullet, guys, because if we don't destroy it, it will continuously trigger fire impulse, and this is not what we are going to. It's not what we want. Now, guys, we are going to test it. Okay, I will now, as you can see, my character is using a ragdoll. Guys, I now the character is hit by the bolt is disappearing. I will show you something. Let's remove the destroy actor. Okay, like this. You can see that when the character die and we fire on, you can see that your bullet uh, continuously add impulse on its body. It's more realistic like that, guys. I really like it. So you can play with the settings that I have showed you and see what is the most appropriate for your game. And that's it. Thank you, guys, for watching. Don't forget to subscribe, hit the like button, and see you in next videos.